What's up, everyone? Trevito here. Just wanted to talk about what's going on in the community with Super Saiyan Blue and why I think it's getting a little blown out of proportion. I know everybody has, their different opinions about it. Some people are saying, oh, it's being nerfed. Some people are saying it's pointless, it's dumb. It's the new Super Saiyan 1 form. The power increases of all the other characters are BS. So I just wanted to put in, my opinion on it, and bring up some facts about it too. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We put up videos weekly. We have a lot of theory videos. If you love Dragon Ball, right now we're primarily a Dragon Ball channel. So let's get on with talking about the Super Saiyan Blue transformation. One thing that I want to say in the very beginning is that in the manga, it does say that it takes away a lot more stamina than the other transformations, which is why in the manga, and I guess it could be the reason why in the anime, Goku and Vegeta, they'll go into their first couple forms first. I guess mainly just being Super Saiyan 1. They haven't shown 2 or 3 too much yet. Vegeta can't even go Super Saiyan 3, but it's a higher stamina draining form. It's when they've mastered their ki completely of the god form. So with that being said, they're controlling a lot of energy, and I would assume that would take a toll on the body, especially because it is a mortal body, and they're using god energy. So Goku versus Krillin was pretty much the first time that everybody was like, okay, this does not make any sense at all. Now, one thing you gotta remember is right before they fought, when Krillin and Gohan fought, Krillin, he had told Gohan, hey, you gotta remember, this isn't a fight to the death. And Gohan's like, yeah, no. So the way that they were fighting, Gohan didn't even have the intention of knocking out Krillin and then going ahead and throwing him out of bounds or whatever. Gohan was literally just straight using tactics. So he had his power suppressed because his goal wasn't to hurt Krillin. He didn't want to hurt him. He just wanted to outsmart him. And that's the thing and we've seen this before in Dragon Ball, where the smarter fighter in a fight to the death is not going to win. Because that's kind of how Dragon Ball works. I mean, to some extent, it helps, and there have been times where there's been victories for the smarter fighter. But, Piccolo is a great tactical fighter. Even Vegeta, Goku, they're all great fighters, but when they fight somebody to the death that, is just way more powerful than them, and their intent is to hurt and to kill, they have bad intentions with every punch, every kick, then there's nothing they can do about it. So, Krillin, he's been fighting way longer than Gohan. Yeah, Gohan, he has had great training. He's a prodigy as far as strength goes. He has a lot of hidden potential. But Krillin's been training way longer than him. He's been training with Goku since they were kids. He was training even before that. And he's been in tournaments. He knows how to, focus on, okay, all I need to do is chase him around to get him to this spot. All I need to do is knock him out the ring. All I got to do is this or that. So that's where tactics for a weaker person would be good, when it's literally just trying to, beat him to a certain point. And that's literally just showing, okay, Krillin's a better tactical fighter. It's not saying that he's stronger than Gohan at all by any means. Gohan, if he really wanted to, could one-punch this guy. It's kind of like saying, like how, overall there's, better athletes. Overall, this boxer, UFC fighter is a way hands down better fighter. If he really wanted to, he'd go ahead and knock somebody out in a street fight. But, in a specific match, like a taekwondo match or a boxing match or a wrestling match, that might not be their strength, where the other person would have the advantage. So after Gohan, he goes to fight Goku. Um, Goku's impressed, and he wants to test out Krillin. And then Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue. So Goku in Super Saiyan Blue, he uses the Kamehameha, which I think, if anything, they're overdoing the Kamehameha. Yeah, everybody loves the Kamehameha, but that's like a finishing move. I don't know why they used it, so early in the beginning for him to test out the other people's strengths. But I guess it is part of the reason why I'm going to give right now in a second. So when Goku's fighting Krillin, it's the same rules. Yeah, Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue, but then you got to remember, this is a complete ki control. And also, too, it's not like he didn't have ki control over his Super Saiyan transformations before. He's adapted his body to Super Saiyan 3 way better. He's adapted his body, to the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken way better. The more that he uses these forms, the better it is for him in the long run, So, Goku, at the same time, we got to remember, he's kind of training himself too. He's trying to, master these forms even better, which is, the Super Saiyan Blue and the Blue Kaioken. He's trying to get his body used to that, especially with this tournament coming up. But anyways, to my main point, I think he's just using the Super Saiyan Blue just to give everybody kind of like a confidence boost. I think what he's doing is, he knows that all these guys, they're scared of Goku. They know that they can't beat Goku one-on-one in a fight. They don't know what to expect in this tournament. They have no idea about, the trio to danger. They have no idea about the Pride Troopers. They don't know or understand, some of the level of competition these guys are going to face. And Goku's over here telling all of them confidently, oh, yeah, we got this. So he's literally leading all these guys into the competition with a really strong belief that, we got this. And on top of that, he's pretty much setting them up mentally to where if they see an opponent kind of giving Goku a hard time in a way, he's giving them the confidence to jump in the fight. He's giving Android 17, Boo, 18, everybody else, he's giving them the confidence to go ahead and strategically knock them out the ring. He's making them not nervous and making them realize, hey, this isn't a fight to the death. Don't worry about your life. Just make this about your techniques. You guys are the best, most technical fighters out of all the universes. So, Krillin, especially Krillin, going head-to-head with the Kamehameha, that's definitely psychologically going to help Krillin. And I'm pretty sure that all these guys know, which, even Android 17 had said it after their fight. They know Goku was kind of not going all out. But at the same time, too, it lets them know, hey, 'cause they can't power scale Goku when he's in blue. These guys can't really sense the God Ki. Also, they have no idea what Goku's super max limit is. But at the same time too, they do know. Boo has seen the Kaioken. A couple of them have seen the Kaioken already with the blue form, so they know, especially Goku was holding back there. But I feel like at least with Goku going blue, it kind of gives them the idea that, all right, Goku's legitimately, training me. He legitimately wants me to feel good. Because think about if you're a competitive person and you're facing somebody, and then that they're not trying at all, or let's say they got a certain set of moves that they usually do and they're not doing it on you, and you just know that they have some sort of handicap on you, that ruins your competitive state. And it's like mocking you, it's insulting, and especially if let's say Goku just one-shots Krillin in his base form, that's going to be insulting to Krillin. Now, if Goku allows Krillin to have a fair fight, and what Krillin knows is, oh, this is his newest and highest form of Super Saiyan, then that's going to give Krillin a huge confidence boost. You know, it's gonna give Krillin, you know, the applause for like, wow, like, you know, he's gonna be like gratified, like, wow, like the training I've been recently doing has been paying off. You know, I do have a chance to get better. I do have a chance to keep up. So, you know, and then when he faces you know, Majin Buu, and he faces 17, I think also too, you know, it's the same thing. You know, same idea with Boo, where Boo, you know, he's seen the blue before. He doesn't want Boo thinking, oh, he's completely holding back. He saw Boo just went ham. I mean, the guy lost like 200 pounds in 30 minutes. It's insane. Boo, he definitely was really happy. He was proud. He wanted to show Goku how strong he got. And Goku's not going to kill that vibe by, you know, demonstrating, hey, in my base form, you're nothing. That's insulting. So when 17 comes around, you know, they've never even fought before. 17 doesn't know what to expect. He knows that Goku's part Saiyan and that, you know, he can turn Super Saiyan and whatnot, but he has no idea about this blue form. So with this blue form, Goku has to show him the blue form. Not only was 17 really strong, which nobody knows exactly how strong he is, but I'm assuming he's definitely, he might be top 5 easy right now of the Z fighters. But Goku has to show him this form, because if 17 feels like, oh, I'm going, you know, mano-a-mano against him and, you know, trading blows equally with him, and then in the tournament he sees Goku turn blue, he's going to be like, holy cow, this is insane. Now, if Goku, you know, now Goku's going to use the multiplier most likely for the Kaioken in the tournament, and that's cool. And everybody's pretty sure that he has this trump card of a transformation or something for the tournament too, which I can't wait to see that. Everybody's, you know, really curious to see if that's actually true or not. But, you know, they understand, you know, the Kaioken's like a technique that, you know, somebody can learn and then try to master. You know, that's a little different than Goku, you know, having an actual like transformation of himself, and unlocking a power within himself that he has available, and at the same time too, I think it's better to have just one surprise instead of like 3-4 surprises. So that's the other thing, and on top of that, I think Goku wanted to see, okay, like if I suppress myself in blue form, like, can they hurt me? Like, is their speed good enough? Things like that, which I think him evaluating them, he noticed, okay, like these guys, like if they really put their minds to it and work together, they could hurt somebody, you know, at a level that's somewhat close to a Super Saiyan Blue. But that's the other thing too, where everybody's kind of, you know, labeling, okay, there's Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan Blue. They completely forget the fact that, you know, a Super Saiyan, yeah, it's like it could be the ultimate form of somebody. It's unlocking, you know, a potential within somebody, and it does multiply their power. However, they forget that it multiplies like their base form. You know, people think that like, oh, Super Saiyan 1 is equal to Planet Namek Frieza, things like that. No, you know, you can increase that substantially. Also, you know, Super Saiyan Blue, that form's gotten a lot stronger because Goku's base form has gotten a lot stronger. And just because, and that's like saying, you know, when Goku's in regular Super Saiyan throughout the whole series, even back in Z, just because he's in Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, you know, where he's got a blue key, red key, whatever it is, it doesn't mean that, like, if he just gives somebody a hug, he's just going to automatically crush them, you know? I mean, the guy's a martial artist. He knows how to control his power. So that's another thing that people got to remember is that, you know, these forms, like, yeah, it unlocks power. You know, it unlocks them the ability to, you know, take hits up to a certain level, an increased level. It allows them to deliver blows at a certain level. But it doesn't mean that every single attack is at that level. You know, it's not like, oh, now he's increased his power to 2 million, so every single punch has a power of 2 million. No, no, no. That's just like his all out potential. Um, yeah, with that being said, though, those are my thoughts on the whole Super Saiyan Blue. Um, you know, how I feel about it. Like I said, if anything's being overplayed, it's the Kamehameha wave right now. But you gotta understand that Goku can suppress his power. I think what he's doing is good, if that is what he's doing, and I feel that he's just uh, giving all the guys a confidence boost. We have no idea if they're gonna go in the time chamber and train at all. There's still enough time for that, but they're not doing it. So hopefully they do train. I mean, I think that, you know, everybody getting like a 6 month to a 1 year in that chamber boost in the next few hours or so, it would be really helpful. But if they don't, the next best thing they can do is all walk in confidently and all walk in believing that they're the best tactically. You know, their leader Goku, and you know, they're just the second strongest guy Vegeta, who, you know, they're always pretty much on par with each other. If they can beat these guys tactically, possibly, or keep up with them, then they can destroy anybody in any other universes. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like, please subscribe, and you guys have a good day.